summer and the day after the first day of autumn. Well, it shouldn't necessarily mean very much. I think it will. From the start of Tuesday, the feeling outside will be completely different. I know we've lost the sun for 6 months, doesn't mean we go into deep winter, of course, but the weather this year is definitely following that change of season. Clearly at the moment it's more like midsummer than nearly the last day. For England and Wales, the temperature's higher than yesterday in, for example, northern England, where it rained for quite a long time in the Lake District. Now, Scotland and Northern Ireland have a different story. It already looks rather more autumnal. The picture in Belfast is rather a grey one. There's certainly rain on its way in this general direction. That is how the afternoon will pan out, with that rain spreading into Scotland. There's also some murky and misty stuff around the southwest peninsula, but effectively it feels like midsummer in England and Wales, and not so in Northern Ireland and Scotland. Now let's forecast this. If this orange represents how you feel at the moment, temperature-wise, it disappears very smartly by the end of tomorrow, and temperatures go back down to or below average. The main reason being we change the type of air. We get a northerly blast during tomorrow, which once it's brought the cold air in, then switches off and leaves us sitting in it. So briefly, the bigger picture. This is where the cold air is sitting at the moment, behind that cold front. It's clearly a long way north. That swings through smartly tonight and tomorrow to give all of us a little bit of rain, the lucky ones quite a bit, the unlucky ones possibly too much, because it's quite likely as the rain comes south during Monday that for northern England and southern Scotland another inch or so could fall, and on top of what's already sodden ground where it fell yesterday, that's not necessarily good news. Still, tomorrow morning we'll start off, and it should be the last day of summer, still feeling like it in a good part of the southeast of England. The rain by this time will probably be through North Wales, Northern England and southern Scotland. Behind that it will turn back to sunshine and showers. Quite blustery showers in quite a wind as well, which will get colder and colder, such that even in the afternoon, certainly tomorrow night, some of these showers could drop a little snow, almost certainly hail on the Scottish mountains. That just shows how different it's going to feel. And although with these showers a welcome change, it will feel quite warm until they come in. 21 will drop to 18 pretty smartly, I think, by dusk, for example, in London. Now that is tomorrow taken care of, if you like, a change of season. By the time we get to Tuesday, it's all gone. You wonder what has happened. Well, certainly there'll be one or two showers in a breezy day in eastern England, and rather more of a wind in northern Scotland, but essentially pressure's gone back to being high again, and it'll be a cold start and sunny by day. Cold enough, I think, for a ground frost, quite a widespread one in England and Wales. First we've seen for a long time on Tuesday night and maybe Wednesday night. Wednesday itself again is a quiet day, but with a hint that the Atlantic stuff wants to come back, and I think that's probably it, a three-part week. Monday sees the change of season, a cold wind. Once we're introduced to the cold air, we sit in it, fine days, probably frosty nights. It looks at the moment as though the Atlantic stuff will try and come in for the end of the week.